defense.
I've been wearing out my quarterback coach in meetings, asking questions. How do you want to block that? How do you want to block this? And probably to a fault where I'm trying to win in practice. And they got to remind me, hey, we don't play Flores' defense this season. It's okay to have the occasional mix-up because we're trying to get ready for week 1, not for August. So that's always a balance you're trying to find is I want to win practice, but I want to win during the season, and sometimes it's hard to have both.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing what that looks like. And tonight is a night practice. Rosie, going to go on down?
Probably not. I'm going to be out there a lot in the next couple of weeks, so nothing against. I'll be at a bunch of other practices, including Monday. Tenneby and I are hosting from noon to 3. Commons out, so we'll be out there Monday and a bunch of other times the next couple of weeks. So plenty of football to see.
That's awesome.
Thank you for your honesty.
Wow. That was my way of saying I've seen a zillion football practices in my life.
Yep.
I don't need to be there tonight.
Yeah. But Ben's going.
Ben will be there.
Yeah, I'm going, which I'm excited for.
Good.
That I haven't been yet. So this will be my first time.
I said it on Twitter the other day. I'll say it again. They do a great job down there.
They really do.
It's for the fans and the kids, man.
Very fan friendly, as they say.
It's the best.
What do they got for food? They have mini
Everything.
donuts. They got cheese curds.
Oh yeah, they have mini
They got
donuts.
pretzels.
All of that.
Mini state fair.
Yeah. All of that.
A bunch of stuff on a stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Oh, Rosie.
Rosie, the Twins are struggling.
They are?
Roy.
I had noticed.
They made no moves at the trade deadline.
No.
Joe Ryan gave up 4 home runs last night, 7 runs overall, but 4 home runs.
Everybody be cool.
4 innings, 9
That'd
hits.
be
They
cool.
lost 7-3 to the Cardinals. The only good news is the other team that's free falling is Cleveland. They got swept by the Astros.
Right.
So the lead in the division is 2. Twins struck out 9 times. They're 55 and 54. They're not good, but the division's even worse.
Well, they need to shut down Joe Ryan for at least a start. I mean, it's painfully obvious his last 4 or 5 starts. He's not the pitcher he was earlier this year. He's telegraphing his pitches. I mentioned on Twitter last night. Roy Smalley did a terrific job of breaking it down before he broke down, before he started playing the home run derby.
Thanks, buddy boy.
He gave up 4 of them. He was talking about his location of his pitches and what he has to do and what he's not doing. And that was before St. Louis started, hitting over the fence time and time again. But he's just not the same guy. And I don't know if he's arm weary or what's happening, but you're better off resting him, pitching anyone and giving him some much needed rest. If that's it, I don't think it's his mechanics. I just think he looks, it's almost lackadaisical, like he's throwing batting practice up there. So they're teeing off on him, and it's too bad because he's got a great future.
Yeah, good kid, man.
He is. He's a good kid, but it's not working for him right now. So.
Tom Brady has become a minority owner at Birmingham City, some second-tier English soccer club.
Really?
You guys get involved in everything.
Yeah, man. Got money to
He's
spend.
46 today. I think I just saw that.
Oh.
Is that about right?
Yeah,
Did you see, I don't know if this went viral or not, but it popped up on my feed. Did you see the picture? Somebody posted, here's what George Blanda looked like when he was playing at 46.
Oh, yeah.
And here's what Tom Brady looks like at 46. And Blanda looks like he's 74.
Well, Blanda was a 3-pack-a-day guy.
It looks like it.
I mean,
It's 'cause he
all
couldn't
those
get
guys
four.
were. Len Dawson, Blanda, Stabler. They had that famous picture of Len Dawson. I think it was the halftime of the Super Bowl.
Smoking a heater.
Wasn't he smoking? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sitting on the sidelines on the
But
bench.
yeah,
smoking a
Blanda,
cigarette.
you're right. He was prematurely gray, but you're right. It looked like he was his father.
Was it Blanda who was laid out flat on the field in that famous picture? You know what I'm talking
no.
about?
There was
Somebody-
Y.A. Tittle,
Yeah, that's who it is.
the bald-headed
Yeah,
quarterback.
that's right. That's who it is. Yeah, sorry.
He was.
Man.
I think Sam Huff hit him or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's
He
a
was
scary
out. He was
picture.
laid out
He's
bleeding
gone.
from his
Yeah.
forehead.
Yeah, he's not even there.
No.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Why are you laughing at Rosie?
I didn't say it was hilarious. The guy over there behind the window said that.
It's kind of
Somebody over there, huh?
Do you see somebody behind the window over there? There's a man on the wing as well,
I'm
isn't there?
hallucinating. Yeah, it's a Twilight Zone episode.
I know that we're all pretty much tired talking about the lottery potential. Like everybody's like played the game, like, oh, if I win the $1 billion. This is one of those situations where I get so jealous of people like Tom Brady. If I won the lottery, buying into a sports franchise would absolutely be something I would
That'd
do.
be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be
Like I
sweet.
don't all the other stuff. I don't really care about private islands and all this other whatever. Give me a piece of an actual team that I would probably care about. That would be awesome.
It would be.
Wouldn't it be so cool?
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Ted Lasso.
That would be the best.
That would
be the
soccer
best.
team.
Yeah.
The Chicago Cubs scored 20 runs 2 days ago, and they scored 16 last night.
Are you kidding? I didn't even know.
36 runs in 2 games. That is for
Wow.
this is the Cubs here. That is the most over a 2-game span in Cubs franchise history, dating back to 1897. Most runs in 2 days in 125
Got into them.
years. 2 games at least, maybe not 2 days if there were doubleheaders and stuff. But 2-game stretch, 36 runs.
Man.
By the way, the Twins for the season have scored 38.
Feels like it.
That's crazy.
At times.
We're still winning the division, though,
That's right, we're
guys.
still
Oh,
winning.
yeah,
Everybody
they
be
better
cool.
be. Yeah, they might,
Why is
but
everybody
think
not
about
being
it.
cool?
Think
Yeah.
if they lose that division to a team that's quit.
I'm not going to
They
do
have
that.
quit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cleveland has quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sold their best pitcher, traded him. One of their best pitchers.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Just look at that box score.
Everybody be
Rubbies.
cool.
Rosie, who do you want in the Big Ten? Do you want Washington and Oregon? Do you want Virginia and North Carolina? Do you want Cal, Stanford, Notre Dame? Who do you want? Who should we
Well,
have?
I heard you guys talking about it earlier. It seems like Oregon and Washington make the most sense since they already have. I mean, the boundaries mean nothing anymore since they already have USC and UCLA coming over. And, of course, Nike Town with Oregon and their fancy uniforms, and Washington's had a pretty good reputation. That's something about those teams that are intriguing. I don't know if Notre Dame's the wild card for everything. Are they ever going to join a conference? Are they making so much money that...
No, why would they?
I don't
That's
know why
my
they
point.
would.
They have no reason
There's
to.
no financial incentive.
They have their own network.
Yeah.
Well, according to the ESPN story, Cal and Stanford obviously are teams that are floating around, but they are
Right.
saying Stanford's addition to the Big Ten has long been paired to a potential Notre Dame addition, which doesn't appear imminent at this point. Then they also said this, though, about Washington and Oregon. He said, a key facet of Washington and Oregon coming to the Big Ten at this juncture, according to sources, is that they would likely be able to come in at a partial share. Big Ten schools project an average annual value of more than $60 million per year in just television money.
Okay.
Through the length of the Big Ten deal. It's unknown what the league would look to bring in Washington and Oregon for. So I guess they would probably come in below 60. So you'd have to get those two schools to agree to temporarily join and get paid less than everybody else, and then eventually wrap up that deal. And when the new Big Ten deal rolls into place, then they're an equal share. So
I
you gotta
never
get them
saw
to
this
agree to that.
coming in sports. All the things have gone on. I could never have imagined that those teams from the West Coast would actually be. I mean, USC and UCLA just stop right there.
Right.
Being Big Ten schools, it just doesn't calculate.
Hey,
Doesn't make sense. The time difference.
No.
You're playing games on the West Coast, and that's another thing. Now you get 2 more on the West Coast. Start times are late. I mean, 4-hour football games that start at 9 o'clock, and I don't know. It's just
The one team
almighty
that
dollar.
I think everybody's sleeping on is Utah.
Huh.
Big 12 has kind of flirted with them. The Big 10, that's never mentioned that Utah. Dude, Utah's a great football program.
Yes, they are.
That is a great football program. And I actually think that they don't have as big of a name as Washington and Seattle and all that in Oregon. But, man, I think that you find a way to package something up with Oregon in there, and I think you make even a stronger conference. I would
What
take
about television markets? Between
I mean, at this point,
those three
I
schools.
know that Washington has a huge following. It's a big school, very popular in that Seattle area. But if you're looking at just from you've already got the biggest markets in the country, I would now be looking to build the best type of content and product. I would take Oregon and Utah over Oregon and Washington.
Real quick, guys.
Yeah.
So I looked up how much does Notre Dame get from its television contract.
A lot.
Notre Dame currently receives $26 million annually from its combination of TV revenue and its ACC agreement. But sources say the school should expect around $60 million per year from a new contract.
See, I'm really? confused on where we're going with this TV money because The networks are losing so much money with the cord cutting thing. That's a real thing. And they have yet to truly monetize the Amazons, the YouTubes, all that stuff. And if they have, it doesn't sound like it's very clear on how that revenue is going to be pulled in. And it's a lot of just like lofty projections. To say they're going to go from that number to 60, where's the money going to come from NBC?
I don't know about NBC because I know obviously the Big Ten's going to have CBS in its pocket starting next year, I believe, right? I mean, I think that's what
right,
Kevin Warren negotiated that deal before he went on for the Bears. But so, I mean, more money's coming in for those schools. But I agree with you. I don't know where they're going to get that kind of money.
I also think the problem with Notre Dame is they aren't what Notre Dame used to be, and so much so that they have Jack Collinsworth doing their games. It used to be like NFL, and then it was like Notre Dame. They had Tirico and Breeze. They've had some huge names do it. Now it's just an afterthought because Notre Dame is just fine. You know, they're just okay. They play a real weak schedule against some really bad teams.
They always play Michigan,
right? But they play Navy. They play Arm.
They're basically now they're basically an ACC school.
Yeah.
As far as the conference schedule goes, then you throw in the USCs and like some of those bigger names. But I agree with you. They had this huge TV contract, but yet they don't really act like they're at that level with everything.
Right. Like if Bama or Georgia were on NBC I think more people would tune in. That's a much larger brand than Notre Dame is. Notre Dame isn't the brand it used to be.
Yeah, I agree. God, I love college football.
Yeah, same. And we got it in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, the Gophers open up against Nebraska here August 31st.
How about that?
Oh, yeah.
It's great, but it's not Vikings football, and it's not Kevin O'Connell. We talked to Kevin O'Connell yesterday.
Yeah, big deal.
He gives us an exclusive interview every week during the football season, and the football season's upon us. So we'll play back our Power Trip press conference with Kevin O'Connell after this on the Fan.
Just $10.99. And enjoy an out-of-this-world pizza. Beautiful. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Staples has what you need for travel. Passport photos, luggage, headphones, even personal travel-sized items. Now get $10 off your purchase of 30 or more when you buy a travel service. In-store only offer ends September 16th. Exclusions apply. Staples, your first stop to nonstop travel.
What are we celebrating, gang? Pronto customer reviews. Here's one from Kelsey in Edina. Jason went above and beyond. He really knocked my socks off.
Oh, Jason knocked my socks off. Now I'm running barefoot.
I love it. Here's a one-word review. Dynamite.
Good times.
Boss, this is what we live for.
Positive, happy customers.
And flash fast AC repairs.
Only at ProntoAC.com.
When we say that Cub Milk is the freshest in town, we mean it. Less than 48 hours from farm to store fresh. We guarantee 7 days or more of freshness. It all starts with local dairy farmers who take great care in making sure all the cows are happy and healthy. We support local farm families 365 days a year. And that makes our milk even more delicious. So you always get the freshest milk and the biggest smiles.
Logistics, man, it can be a load on your mind. But when it comes to moving freight, my guys at Evans Transportation are the total package. Kind of like a 5-tool player on the diamond. Evans will evaluate and optimize your supply chain and even build custom software solutions, kind of like a great coach who builds a winning team around his athletes. They call taking care of their customers the EX, or the Evans experience. And by making your life easier, they lighten the load of logistics on your mind. What you don't get from other 3PLs, you get from the team at Evans. Find them at evanstrans.com. That's evanstrans.com.
Need fast internet? You found it. Get super fast, ultra reliable quantum fiber internet today. Speeds up to 940 megabits per second. Unlimited data and no annual contract. Go to quantumfiber.com. Limited availability, service and speed in select locations only.
Meat Sauce here. Summer is here as well. As you are on the go chasing your kids around town or hanging out on the backyard on the deck, make life easy for dinner at home with a 7th Avenue pizza. Pop it in the oven or even try cooking it on the grill. You can find 7th Avenue pizza at Kowalski's.
I'm Angela Warner for Warner Stellium. Sometimes appliances break. Other times you spend years wishing they would. We get it. That's why right now we're paying you to upgrade with our trade-in sale. We'll pay you $50 for each appliance you replace. Our in-store specialists take out the guesswork of wondering what's the best one and which one will fit. Then Warner Stellian professional crews will deliver, install, and take your old stuff away, saving you time and money. So outsource your stress and shop family-owned Warner Stellian.
Ben's Appearance is sponsored by Lexus of Wayzata and Maplewood.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is the Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
The Power Hour continues live at KFAN.com/watch, and it's presented by Quantum Fiber.
Oh, yeah. Power Trip Morning Show. You know, Ben Lieber's here, Mark Rosen's here, but they weren't with us yesterday because they aren't given the access that we are as a morning show, the official morning show of the Minnesota Vikings, which I'm not allowed to say. Trademark, don't say that. Please don't say it. Okay, I'm not going to say it anymore, but it's true. Because the Vikings love us. Specifically the head coach. His name's Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah, super nice guy.
First time this year. And you know what he said when we walked in the front door, Rosie?
What's that?
Where have you guys been?
Yeah, he missed us.
That's nice.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
And just like Taylor Swift, he gave each of us $100,000.
Yeah, and you know what? I gave it right back to him.
I did, and I kept it.
No, I kept it. I already spent it.
Yep. I bought about $50,000 worth of lottery tickets, and the rest of it's going in my pocket.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, KOC's a nice guy.
Yeah.
We talk to him every week. We call it a Power Trip press conference.
And now, it's time for a Power Trip press conference.
Hey. Hi, Kevin O'Connell. How are you? We haven't seen you all off season, all summer. Look at Sauce. Sauce lost some weight. Look at how good he looks.
Hi, Kevin.
Looking good, right? Where can he still lose some weight, though?
Above the neck.
Oh.
He does have a giant head.
It is a big head. It is.
Pretty good. Very funny. Hey, Coach, meat sauce, man. It's nice to see you. What does Rosen say to Lawyer Lambert when it's Rosen's turn to be the one in the leather swing?
What body position am I in?
Oh, Rosie, yeah.
It changes.
Coach Chris Hockey, good to see you, man. Can't wait to get the season started. Hey, what is the one thing you wish you had done before you gave Paul Allen your cell phone number?
Get to know him a little better.
I know this is Wednesday, but I think in the future, Nordo is going to laugh at that joke over there.
I think he'll still be laughing.
KFC, what have you heard about Chris Hockey's sister?
A lot goes into it.
Why do you call her it? Don't call her it.
Why do you call her it? It's 2023. Meat sauce here. Hey, Coach, how would you describe Zach's grinder picture?
Single high look.
Oh, all right.
That's pretty good. That took me a minute. I get it. That's good. That's good. Coach, while we're talking about Zach Halverson, do you think Zacho would be a good lover for a lady?
It would be purely speculation on my part to envision what a player not on our team would potentially do.
That's good. Actually,
Bravo.
Yeah, that was very good.
Kevin, I just opened up Minnesota's first legal brothel. Swing by sometime. The first one's on the house.
What kind of body types do you have?
Anything you want.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what you're into, but anything you want, Kevin, we have it.
Wow. Hey, Coach, when is the only time Hawk's guaranteed to get laid?
When it was his birthday.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Standard etiquette.
Yeah, it's true. Well, not always.
Oh.
Hey, Coach, you've gotten to know Mark Rosen a little bit now. You've been here a couple of years. Just a not really a trick question. Do you know what Mark Rosen calls a lady's privates?
The business side of things.
Why do you call it that? That's weird.
I love this bit,
Very
Kevin. We
romantic.
should get this bit sponsored, like a national sponsor to sponsor the Power Trip press conferences, right? Like by Nationwide, even. You know that? How's that slogan go, Sauce? The Nationwide bit?
Nationwide is on your
I
side.
think that's right.
You almost even had the slogan right there. You were close.
I think he actually got it.
That's right. I get it.
Man, you guys are way better at this than I am. Hey, Coach, speaking of slogans, if you owned Blue Chew Chewables, what would your tagline be?
Won't ever get harder than it is right now.
That's good.
Thanks, Nadio.
Hey, quick one. I'm just doing some. I got a bet with old Saucy over there. What did the Scarecrow want from the Wizard?
To be smart.
It's a nice, clean joke.
Yeah, right.
To be smart.
Yeah.
That's funny. Wholesome joke.
Kevin, last one for me, and this is a sensitive question. This is probably too personal. I probably shouldn't be asking you this, but now that training camp's up and running, you're super busy. You probably don't have a moment to yourself at TCO. Do you ever, find some time to have some time to yourself, if you know what I mean?
It would be unfair to say daily because it's multiple times a day.
Okay, see? Wow. Kevin,
You gotta get the stress out.
that is so freaking gross, and to be honest, that's exactly how Mark Rosen would answer that.
So maybe if you asked me in a week or two, I might not have such a rosy answer.
Well done.
Hey, Coach, this is sea level compared to that, but Hawk made an iHeartRadio playlist for my dad. What did he title that playlist?
The thud tempo.
Oh.
Last one for me too, Coach. Thank you for your time. You spoke to Mr. Cove, Corey's dad, about his son, Corey. How did he describe the decision to have Corey?
It was a mistake, and I think he's obviously owning that mistake and knows that that's something that can't happen again.
And I see.
Those were great.
Hey, nice start.
Good stuff, guys.
Not
Good
bad,
stuff.
Right?
Great
Getting back in the groove.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know why you have to answer like that, Rosie, too. Just keep some of that stuff to yourself. It's private. Nobody needs to know that stuff.
I'm actually really surprised after last year of you guys doing this, they would allow you guys back in the building.
Well, yeah.
Well, he gets tired of the football questions.
He sure does.
Yeah,
He's
boring.
sick of it, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Depth chart questions, backup offensive lineman questions. Who cares? Right, let's just play.
Yeah, let's get to the
Wait till the
important
first
stuff.
game.
That's right. You guys want to hear the Guinness World Record for loudest burp by a woman?
Oh, Lord.
God.
I guess we have to.
What'd we get to? It's 107.3.
Cool, 108.
So, decibels, not longest. You said loudest. So, right, loudest?
Yeah, loudest.
Loudest.
Yeah,
107.3.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds like a frog.
You love frogs.
I do.
Fascinated with them.
Favorite animal.
Yep.
Wow.
Hawk, would you?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Could you play it one more time? But
She's a world record holder.
before you play it, picture in your mind what this gal looks like.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Don't Google it.
Easy.
Now play it. All right, now answer this question. Does she look exactly like the Jacksonville Jaguars fan?
Yes.
That we've been playing.
That's 100% what I was
In
thinking.
my new beach house.
Oh, my.
Is she hot?
She's not what you think she is.
Somewhere in the middle? So Chris Would.
Yeah, she's a world
100%.
record holder, man.
Million.
1,000,000%.
You gotta have some respect, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta have some respect. Everybody be cool.
She's got talent.
Yeah.
Damn right she does.
Yeah.
Something. All right. Should we do headlines?
Hell yeah.
All right, hang on.
Is it long?
Oh,
No,
Marty.
not that long.
Calm down,
Yeah,
Barnes.
it's pretty cool.
Now it's time for headlines.
Come on, Roser, keep it clean.
I'm trying.
Rosie, they are going to make a Scream 7.
Come on.
No, they're not.
Of course they are.
Last one was pretty good. I did see it.
Scream
Is
7.
it? It was pretty good, actually.
Was it really, Max?
Yeah, it was.
I said it.
I don't.
I know, but I don't trust your movie.
Although he did say Barbie was bad.
I've heard more negative things about Barbie lately than I have.
Now I don't want to
positive.
see it, though. I wanted to see it early on, and now I'm trusting your guys. I'm taking your guys'
100% with
advice.
you.
I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
Tittle.
I haven't heard one gal dislike it, though.
Brilliant, Zacho, brilliant.
The only the two dudes, it's like Tommy and Hawk are the two dudes that I've heard that weren't thrilled with it. Everybody else that I've
But they like
known-
everything, and if they don't like
Those
it,
two?
yeah.
Yeah, if they
Maybe they just don't
right.
like feminism. Because all the women in my life love
the Barbie
it.
movie?
Yes.
Again,
Multiple
I'm on their
people have seen
side.
it twice.
I just wanted to have fun as well.
Yeah, weird.
That's all.
I'll go see it.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his wife Sophia are splitting after about 2 decades.
Tittle.
Rosie.
Well,
Do you think in our lifetime we will? I think I'm going to answer my own question because I think the answer is no. Could you ever see this country electing a single person? Hello. I don't think so.
boy,
That's a
that's
very
yeah.
good point.
You know
Say that
what?
again. Ask that again.
I could see like 20, 30 years from now.
I don't know.
Other than in the movies, that's about it.
Could you see the United States of America ever electing a single person?
Michael Douglas?
Yeah, right.
I mean, JFK thought he was single. I think Clinton thought he was single, but I'm saying Trump thought he was single. I'm saying, do you think a guy or gal who runs as a single person, they don't have a significant other, just I want to win?
Yes.
Oh, man.
I agree.
There's so many people that think family people are the identity of this country. I think it's tough.
But those people are going to die eventually.
That way to go, Max.
My generation does not care about the sanctity of marriage.
I
or
think you might be
anything like
right,
that.
Max.
And I think it's getting lesser and lesser as time goes on. So I think eventually it's definitely possible.
Yeah, I guess I agree with you. I think it absolutely would. The stigma would be gone, I think, by someone who's kind of the grassroots in politics and moved up the ranks and has established he or she as a legitimate candidate. I think we're associating with a man. I think it would just as well be a woman that would be in that position. But,
see, you should see Barbie.
Yeah.
Steal the show.
Yeah, I definitely think that in this day and age, we're sort of breaking out of what we think are societal norms and think, oh, you have to fit in this box to make these decisions. I don't think that's true anymore. Yeah. And I don't think it has to be a generation that's to die off. I really think that in the near future, if you had a strong enough candidate that proved that this person could be a good leader and had a good understanding of what we want as a country, I don't think you have to have the experience of being a spouse or having kids to run a country.
I don't think so either. I think it's so ingrained in our politics that it might be further away than we think. But who knows? Maybe you guys are right. I hope you guys are right. Again, most qualified person should win regardless if they have a spouse or kids or not.
Correct.
Let's go.
We have men that run the largest religion in the world that never have kids and are never married. And
not publicly.
And not publicly, but yes. But we without even a thought about it, it's just like, oh, they're absolutely supremely qualified to give out advice to everybody else that has family and kids and spouses. I mean, if we're willing to give that leeway, I don't see why we couldn't do that with leadership.
Right. Comment on women's rights, things like that.
100%.
John Mulaney, Jon Stewart, and Pete Davidson are touring together next month. That's a massive lineup.
Blockbuster.
Yeah. Are they coming anywhere near the Twin Cities? I haven't seen the tour at all. That would be crazy awesome.
We should have them on the show.
That would be fantastic.
Oh, thanks, Rose.
I mean, does Mulaney headline? I mean, Jon Stewart's a giant deal.
No, Jon Stewart headlines. I guarantee.
Really? I would think so.
Mulaney's the biggest stand-up, but Jon Stewart's the biggest name.
Right.
Yeah, how do you handle
third?
that?
I'm sorry.
Pete Davidson is super famous.
Yeah, right.
How do you handle the rotation?
Didn't Mulaney just do Excel? I don't think Jon Stewart could do Excel on his own, could he?
Oh, sure. I bet. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I think Mulaney has to be the headline, right? He's the better stand-up.
He's the biggest stand-up of the three.
Right.
Pete Davidson's probably the most famous, but not necessarily for comedy, right? Even though
is Gaffigan
super
opening
funny.
for Seinfeld during their tour?
Didn't we find out they were flip-flopping?
Oh, are they?
I thought
alternating?
Yeah, I thought we talked about that. We have bad memories.
I thought we guessed because I think we all said that Seinfeld's got to be last.
Well, Seinfeld, of course, has to be the headline.
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
He's the guru.
Gaffigan would agree with that.
They're only going to 3 cities from what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
reading.
it. Seinfeld's coming solo here.
Solo.
Today is the streaming premiere on Peacock of the Super Mario Brothers movie. If you didn't catch it, it's actually pretty solid. It's fine. It's nostalgic. The kids freaking loved it, though.
The Mario Brothers movie is great.
Well, the
It's
Ninja
super
Turtle
good.
movie's
You didn't see it now?
Yeah, we saw it. Yeah, Kel and I saw it at the house. Yeah, I paid $20 for it because what would Hawk do, right?
Yeah,
he'd pay for it.
Yeah,
yeah.
How
We
come
saw
you
it.
never gave us the breakdown, or did
I
you?
did.
We forgot.
I said it was great. Even my wife.
it A+?
Yeah, it's A+. Incredible.
Is it incredible?
Yeah, even my wife, who was like, I didn't think this would be very good. Didn't really grow up playing Mario Brothers. Was like, this is a really good movie.
How many meat
I
ropes?
shagged her.
Probably did afterwards. I'd give it 9.
9 out of 10 meat ropes?
Yeah.
9 meat ropes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
What did you learn?
About the movie? Not much. I already knew all that stuff. I'm a big Nintendo guy.
Give us the general plot of the Super Mario Brothers movie.
It's about 2 brothers. go into a tube that is where they are plumbers. They get to a different world. One goes the other way, one goes a different way. It's kind of like Ant-Man and the Wasp and the quantum fiber. And they learn to fight and battle together, and they meet Kong's dad, who's voiced by the guy in Portlandia.
Yep.
Thanks, Jerry Lewis. You always got my back, baby. I'm stupid.
No, you did great. I understand it now. I get it, man. I'm with you. I want to see it. I didn't want to see it before.
Hey,
but
you
now
know
I
what
wanna
comes
see
out
it.
tomorrow, Hogs?
Your dad?
The Meg 2.
Oh, yeah, I know, man.
So hang on.
Let's go.
Okay. I know I have a lot of questions because I didn't see the Meg 1.
Oh, it's so good.
But the trailer has me spinning. I don't understand it.
Well,
Again,
that's because you didn't see the first one. Go watch
that's
it.
why I'm asking
Yeah.
you guys for advice. So again, the first one that I get my I'm very confused. The gal's like, oh, this glass
It's a little
is
above you, man.
It's
It's okay.
Meg proof, and then the Meg just crashes through the glass.
Right.
The other one that I don't understand is Jason Statham and a bunch of people are in a raft.
Right.
And then there's another group of people in another raft.
Sure.
And then they see a giant Meg fin.
Yep.
I didn't see the first film, but
Okay.
Jason Statham seems to be pretty calm on the raft when the Meg fin rolls by.
Sure.
My guess is if you saw the destruction in the first one, you'd be pretty terrified that you're toast, which the other raft, according to the trailer, is about 2 seconds later, he devours everybody in that raft.
Yep.
Why did Statham remain so calm, or did he just say, please, Lord, take me away?
Have you seen Statham movies?
Right.
He's always calm.
Nothing rattles him, man.
Nothing rattles him.
The fin is the size of a Carnival
Doesn't
cruise
matter.
ship, and he doesn't blink.
It don't matter to
It's
him.
the Meg's father.
Unflappable.
Yep.
No.
He's my favorite
don't
action
care.
hero.
What
He's
is
the best.
What's the early review looking
No, we
like
haven't
on?
seen one yet.
98%
No
on
reviews?
Rotten
No,
Tomatoes.
there isn't
Yeah.
one yet.
Yep.
It comes out tomorrow.
Yep. I
No
haven't seen
reviews on
one.
the
I've
Meg
been-
2?
Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
We
Let's
should go, Hawk.
We should go as a morning show. Everybody, after the show tomorrow. Let's
Oh
go.
man,
Oh, yeah.
I'm busy
Sort
tomorrow.
your socks.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hawk, will you buy?
Yeah, of course I will.
Yeah, let's see. If
It's
it's
my
at-
gift to you guys.
All right, another question because
Hold on,
Ben's got to
Ben's
go.
gotta
Ben
go.
needs to know this.
Okay.
So was there only one Meg in
Well,
the
we can't.
first Meg?
We can't spoil
Obviously,
it.
dude.
We can't spoil
Because
it.
it looks like there's a whole bunch of them in this one.
Well, they're pissed.
Yeah, they're pissed.
Yeah, do you know what Jason Statham did to the Meg in the first one?
No.
Let's just say it involved fornication.
Yeah,
It did. Yeah.
So that's why he's calm as he
That's
knows
why he's not afraid.
his kids are circling the
That's
raft.
right. Right, baby.
Hawk, it's like it was meant to be.
That's what I'm saying.
11:15 tomorrow.
Oh, Viva Las Vegas, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, love you guys. I gotta go.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Ben.
Bye.
Bye. There he goes. That's Ben Lieber, everybody.
Okay, I actually had one question about the Meg 2 as well.
Okay,
if
great.
I'm allowed to ask.
Oh,
it.
please, of course. Please.
I saw in the trailer that at one point Jason Statham roundhouse kicked a guy into the water, and then the Meg eats the guy immediately.
Are they working
So
together?
yeah, I'm like, are they on the same team now?
We can't
Like
spoil
a buddy
it.
cop film.
We can't spoil it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know the answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. So do you guys remember Twitter
Probably.
back in the day? It was if you got a blue check mark, you were either a celebrity or you applied for it. They took 30 days and eventually gave you a check mark, right? If they could verify your identity.
Yeah, right.
Right, if you were a
I had
public-
one. That's right. I was very
Public
honored.
figure, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was like, wow, he's verified or she's verified. Now there's almost an inverted desire to want it because now you know that that person paid for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
It's wow, you care so much that you're willing to pay for it. Well, now Twitter, this is just insane to me. Twitter is now letting paid users hide their verification check marks because in some cases they become a mark of shame.
Are you
What's
joking?
the point?
So you're paying for the blue check mark, but if you're catching so much heat that you have one, you
Right.
can still have Twitter Blue or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But hide the check mark so nobody makes fun of you.
Sure.
What are we
what a
doing?
world we
But
live
you
in.
also get other things with the blue check mark. Like I get like 60 seconds after I hit send to redo it.
oh wow.
Yeah, like it
That'd be
doesn't-
good for me.
So I can hit post and then completely delete it and edit it any way I want, stuff like that. So I do pay for it. And I the thought process was the blue check mark used to be a thing that would, make people say, well, he's legitimate. Maybe I do want to be on their morning show.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
correct.
saying?
Yeah.
I know it's not quite like that anymore, but I do pay for it because I have an ego.
And I would guess your accountant writes it off.
I don't even know how much it costs. I
You
just
don't
said, I'll
care.
take that.
Was it $8 a month?
He doesn't care if it was
Something
80.
like that.
Yeah.
Would you
It
pay
is.
for it if it was 80?
Probably.
Yeah, he don't care.
I ain't scared of nothing.
Yeah,
I
he
got
ain't
another
scared.
job.
Dua Lipa is now facing a third copyright lawsuit over the song Levitating.
Oh, do you have it in the
Third.
system, Hawk?
What is it?
Levitating.
Levitating?
Huge hit.
Yeah, do you have it in the system?
I sure do.
It's a great song.
It is,
Is it?
but apparently, I don't know who she's being sued by, but
Yeah.
She sounds like a dude.
That's her, Hogs.
Okay, cool.
This song wails.
It does.
Yeah, didn't you and Rosie go see Dua Lipa once, Hawk?
Actually, you know what? Rosie signed her to her first record deal.
Oh,
Yeah. It's called Rosie Records. And, yeah.
Go see my favorite group tomorrow night.
Who's that?
Earth, Wind, and Fire. And
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Lionel Richie.
Wow. Are you?
Where?
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
I
right.
forgot they were here,
At the
man.
X.
Oh, dude, Lionel.
Are you going with your attorney?
My new attorney, and the one I'm going to be marrying in a month. Yeah.
Oh, so my dad?
Oh.
No, I'm not marrying your dad. I'm divorcing him.
Oh, well, it runs in the family.
True love doesn't exist anymore.
Goodbye.
Oh, you're saying bye to Lawyer Lambert? Wait, you're
No.
breaking up with him, Hawk?
No. I'm picking up the slack.
I wanted you for life.
Oh, so good. I love that song.
I don't care.
Oh, Lord, I almost lost it.
okay.
I don't care.
Look, the whole point of this bit is I just read the headline. Sometimes
Sure.
I don't have the context, and this is a perfect example of that. I'm just going to read it word for word, and you guys can guess whatever you want.
Okay, baby.
Everybody's favorite fast food metal band, Mac Sabbath, is going on tour this fall.
Wow.
Amazing.
Everybody's favorite fast food metal band, Mac Sabbath, is going on tour this fall.
I love that.
What the hell does that mean?
I have
That's
no
got to
idea.
be like,
They just do songs about food?
They must.
no,
I
but
like
is
it.
it? Oh, I think I overthink it.
That's not possible.
You overthink it?
Yeah, you're right, Cor. It's not like McDonald's put together like Mayor McCheese on like lead vocals, the hamburger that plays drums, like that kind of thing.
That's a good idea, though.
Thank you. That would be called Mac Sabbath. You got to admit that's not a horrible idea.
It's not. I agree. It's not a horrible
Okay.
idea.
Oh, Crabby McCraverson
I'm
hates it.
gonna give you a little bit of credit. I've heard so many of your ideas that are significantly worse than that.
Well, duh. Oh, okay.
How about this for a headline? Actually, I'm going to let you guys guess.
All right.
Because we might be here until 2037 if I let you guess until you got it. But let's just see who gets close, unless you read it.
Like 18? I don't know.
Nope, not that, Rosie. Performing songs.
What's wrong with you?
Performing songs with misogynistic lyrics is now against the law. Where?
Utah.
You talking about a state or a country?
It is a city.
A city.
Utah's a good guess.
That's a state. Performing songs with misogynistic
Salt Lake City.
lyrics
Too
is now
obvious.
against the law in
Salt Lake City.
What?
Meh.
Ooh, I should know this.
nope, this is impossible to guess. I just want to see who gets
That's why
close.
you could never.
Mobile, Alabama.
Is it in this country?
Nope.
Oh, it's not in the
Oh,
country.
that's what I thought.
Okay.
Paris, France.
Djibouti.
Jesus.
Italy.
Amsterdam.
It's now against the law to perform songs with misogynistic lyrics in Chihuahua, Mexico.
Oh.
Whoa. Never
Okay.
gone
They're
down that
taking a
road.
stand. I don't know. They're taking a stand.
No, Rosie's
all right.
never going there.
Proud, yeah. I'm
Oh, hey, Macho.
I don't like Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Just odd.
Butt mark.
So, Rosie, if you got a call today that at a kill shelter, there were about 30 Chihuahuas waiting to get put down, you wouldn't flinch?
I state
I
my
wouldn't be
regret.
happy about it, but I wouldn't adopt them if that's what you're asking me. No, I don't. Do it.
Ick.
No. I want to see that.
How about this, Rosie? Here's your random fact for the day.
All right.
Whoa.
I took a class at the University of Minnesota. It feels like 9 decades ago. And we learned that female bonobos, this has been brought up on the show a couple of times, when the males are off hunting and gathering and doing their
Right.
thing, that the females basically get in this giant, you-know-what, to bond while the guys are gone. I couldn't believe a teacher was telling me that, but that's the truth. I was like, this is
A teacher was telling you this.
Oh, yeah, that it's, and I don't remember if we watched a video or not, but basically chick bonobos just get it on.
Okay.
All right.
They got
All
nothing
right.
else to do. They're just sitting around waiting for the dudes to come back.
Yeah.
Here's your other bonobo
Be
fact
so
of the
horny.
day.
Rosie.
Male bonobos get set up with female bonobos by their mothers.
It's time to take the nipple out of our mouth.
How about that? Essentially arranged marriages for bonobos.
I like it.
The moms pick the mates, and then when the dudes are out of town, all the gals go at it.
Yeah, man.
Man, why can't we just be bonobos?
Yeah, it's really hot. Oh, yeah.
Paul, your hand up.
Paul?
To take a step back or two, Mac Sabbath is a McDonald's Black Sabbath tribute band. So they all dress up like McDonald's characters and play Black Sabbath tribute.
But so hang on though. It's not sanctioned by McDonald's though.
No. I don't think so. But this Greg and Scott on Twitter, Greg has Mac Sabbath as his Twitter header. It's the background for his Twitter handle.
So they do dress up as McDonald's characters, but then they play Black Sabbath songs.
Grimace is on bass. Ronald's the lead guy. Mayor McCheese is the guitarist, and then the Hamburglar plays drums.
And they have like their own names too. It's Slayer McCheese.
Oh hell,
That's awesome.
Grimmelus, Cat Burglar, and Ronald Osborne.
Brilliant.
And they play like parody songs. Pair of buns instead of paranoid.
Brilliant.
Frying pan instead of Iron Man.
Brilliant.
Sweet beef. Never say diet. And zipping up the uniform.
That's awesome.
Sweet beef is Rosie's AOL screen name.
That's a terrible name.
Okay.
All right, that'll do it.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
All right, I got a lot of stuff left over for you.
All right.
Mac Sabbath.
Slayer McCheese is awesome.
That's a good one. Yeah. An actress and one-time Scientologist is now suing that church. Former King of Queens co-star Leah Remini sued the Church of Scientology yesterday. She claims the church has stalked, harassed, threatened, and intimidated her. Remini left the church 10 years ago and has since been one of its most high-profile critics. She claims the threats and harassment go back to 2006, and she's asking for a jury to award her damages for economic and psychological harm.
She's been one of the most outspoken critics of Scientology. I got to know her family. Her sister, Nicole, lived in town. I don't know if she still lives here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I lived in town here for quite a while, and I met her mom and everything. And it was a fascinating family history. And they didn't talk about it too much because people normally don't talk about Scientology too much if they're involved with it. They're not supposed to. But Leah's been, and she's been rather brave about it, to say the least, because it's be kind of a dangerous proposition.
Apparently so.
Yeah, they got their own like a harassment hit
Security
squad that they send after people.
Correct.
Yeah,
That whole documentary. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it's terrifying to watch. Yes.
From a legal standpoint, though, does she have a case?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out. No grand prize winners lately in either of the Mega Millions or Powerball lotteries. Means Americans still have a chance to hit it big, Roser.
Yeah, Roser.
Over $1.2 billion up for grabs in the Mega Millions drawing tomorrow night, with the cash option working out to roughly $625 million. Saturday night, the Powerball is a whopping $124 million. That one-time lump sum would be $62 million, which sounds like nothing.
What a waste of time.
I know, right?
Did the California winner ever come forward?
I don't know.
That's a great question.
I
forget.
Close to $1 billion?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think so too, but I can't be sure. Somebody look it up for me.
Oh.
That's weird that I don't know the answer to that. Hey, how weird is this Lizzo story, by the way?
Very
odd.
Weird.
Very, very weird.
People are coming to her defense. Others are saying.
Others are not. Yeah, I know.
Graphic allegations.
Oh my God.
Here's the latest. Lizzo has made a comment. She says there's nothing to the accusations that she sexually harassed her backup dancers and created a hostile work environment. The singer put out a statement today calling the allegations revealed in a recent lawsuit unbelievable and too outrageous not to be addressed. The suit alleges Lizzo pressured the dancers to touch naked performers during a night out in Amsterdam. It also claims she called attention to one of the dancers' weight gain. Lizzo insists she has high standards and has to make hard decisions, but never intentionally makes people not feel valued as part of the team. She also said she knows what it's like to be body shamed and would never criticize or terminate an employee because of their weight. So I wonder if we'll ever get to the bottom of this and find out what's going on.
I mean, that sounds like a legit response to accusations given her history and everything. But who knows?
It could be, and I have no idea, but it could be something as simple as she's out on the town in Amsterdam with her buddies in her band and says, "Hey, grab that guy's butt." That's not forcing somebody to touch somebody. And I don't know.
Once the accusations are out there, it's hard to come back and prove your innocence or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
say, no, they're wrong. And then, she's filthy.
Oh, Rosie, you can't be sure of that. You can't be sure of that.
know that.
You can't be sure of that. And you weren't in Amsterdam
I was
watching
not
people
there
dance.
and watch that.
I know you'd watch it, but you weren't there, okay?
Can I come over and watch?
I don't know, Roser. You have to ask Lizzo.
It's hard.
Well, that's private.
That's disgusting.
What are you doing?
Got to do it.
I know you do.
Got to do it.
Gotta do it.
Corey Cole's famous line.
Gotta do it.
You got to do it. That's exactly right. Anyway, so there you go. That's
All
the
right.
latest on that. The microphone tossed by Cardi B at a fan during a recent Las Vegas show is hitting the auction block. Did you do this already, Corey?
No.
Okay, good.
No, we just talked about the.
Cardi was seen on video throwing the mic at a fan after liquid was thrown in her direction. Scott Fisher owns the production company that provided the microphone for the performance, and he told TMZ the profits from the auction will go to 2 different charities. I'm going to guess his 2 kids. I don't know. The mic retails for around $1,000 and is currently listed at over $90,000 on eBay.
She's got a good arm.
Yeah, no, that was a shot.
That was
someone put her throwing motion next to Nolan Ryan's, and it was identical.
Man.
Yeah, someone put them side to side, and it was identical.
Who the hell would pay $90,000 for that microphone?
Dave Ryan.
What a waste of money.
Well played, yeah.
That's a great answer. Yeah, right.
What would you
See,
play?
that makes sense. That's Barker's microphone,
yeah,
right?
that
Bob
makes
Barker's
sense.
microphone, sure.
Right, of course.
A random microphone that Cardi B used probably once and then chucked it? Who
Just
cares?
Buy that microphone and say it's that microphone.
I know. How would you know?
Right.
I mean, if she had chucked it and killed
Jesus.
Jason Sudeikis.
Killed Jesus?
Oh, my God. Well, then you keep it.
Why is Jesus throwing water? Was he blessing her?
Yeah, he was blessing her. She got pissed. If that knocked Jesus out, that's worth infinity.
You would buy that?
If I have an infinity amount
Wait a
of money,
minute. Infinity is a unit of...
Yes, when it comes to Jesus
Wow.
paraphernalia, yes. Like if that's
Cardi
how we...
B's going to sue you.
Why?
Because it sounds like you claim that she wants to kill him.
No, I didn't say that, but I
And
said
you said
if
you
it
would
did.
pay for the microphone if she does it.
Allegedly, if it happened.
You're getting canceled.
Is that why you
What?
drove into the parking lot bumping WAP today,
Yeah,
Corey?
yeah.
He was bumping something.
Oh.
What a waste of money. $90K.
Yeah, what?
Well, it's their money. Let them do it. Whatever. Hey, I'm heading to Farm Fest as soon as the show's over today.
What time will that be?
Yeah. I got to be there at 11. So
What the hell's Farm Fest?
It's a big thing out Redwood County where a bunch of farmers get together and talk about everything that's going on, show off new equipment, stuff like that.
Is this the bit that you MC'd one year, Rosie? What the hell was that? Some farm bit?
It was something else. No, that was not Farm Fest, but I've been involved in something similar. Yeah.
Yeah. Going out there for Unleaded 88. So it's going to be fun. I'll be there if anybody's around from 11 to 12 today. So that'd be cool.
All right.
Looking forward to that. I always like going to that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I already talked about the naked woman who fired the gun. We talked about that. Yeah. Oh, how about this? Florida is no longer the best state to retire in. A study by financial services company Bankrate named the Sunshine State the best place for retirees last year. However, the state didn't even make it into the top 5 this year. Researchers compare affordability, overall well-being, quality of health, weather, and crime among each state before making the list. The best places to retire were Delaware, West Virginia, Missouri, and Mississippi.
Mississippi?
I know.
Huh?
Missouri?
I'd be very surprised about that.
Delaware.
Delaware.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm in Delaware.
Dead last for the 16th consecutive year?
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Well,
Dead
Wisconsin.
Tomorrow at 8:15, quarterfinal number 2 of the Initials Invitational. The number 1 seed, AJ Mansour versus Mike Grimm versus Brian Oak versus Tatum Everett versus Kevin Gorg. That's tomorrow at 8:15. Can somebody pull off the greatest
You got a point.
upset in sports history?
Yeah, that would be it. Do you believe in miracles? That would be it.
You were there for that. Why don't you show up tomorrow? Watch the
I'll be
second best
listening.
upset of all time.
Did you sell your ticket, by the way?
No.
Oh, okay.
I still have it.
Why not?
I don't know.
Sell that.
I don't
man.
even
Make some
cares
money.
anymore.
Bye, Roser.
Bye,
All
Rosie.
right. Take care. Have a good weekend.
Hey, you too.
9 to noon is next. We're back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. See ya.